Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. Out here, helping people. Specifically, at this point, all these guys out at their various hunter camps. Can't do this. That is level 56. We're level 55. We're getting there. And also eventually make our way up these directions. What do these guys' quests over here first? Because we're over here. Because why not? Okay. There is also fates and things happening. Not as worried about that. So you remember how to get up to all the different hunter camps here. Stop up and around. Up to places. Might need to fight some stuff. That's also fine. Like that flea. Flee from the flea. I'm fleeing from the flea. I just said it. Might as well. Okay. Some camo on their tents and stuff here. They're just sitting out here with their boxes in a fire. Yeah. Something's bugging the chocobos. There's more gear and stuff we can get. Better get something here. Hunolf is on the lookout for buzzing bugs. Hey, we're gonna fight the bugs now. The bugs I mentioned earlier, those damned feather fleas. They got suckers as a yalm long and love the taste of chocobo blood. Been wondering what to do about them. Managed to drive them away whenever they come near our birds. There doesn't seem to be an end to the buggers. I would go into the forest and squash them myself, but then I'd leave the chocobos defenseless. Say, why don't you kill a few of them in my stead? If you put down about 4 or so, you'd have my thanks. Easily accomplished. Very doable. Reason to slay. Oh. Fight's long enough we could get the damage over times going. It's always an option. There goes one. What's the chocobos over here? Also, the chocobos are aggressive, so remember that. That's something to pay attention to. New song. In combat. Pulling out some heavies, why not? I don't think they're hurting anything. We'd also move around if we wanted to. Totally technically an option here. Chocobo, don't worry about it. I'm here to deal with the guys constantly being a problem for you. Don't need to fight me. Another song! No. Looks perfect. It's all reference. Who does more things here? 7, 5. What's the time on these right here? 1 stack, 3 stacks, is it 360? Okay. Do that. Check it out. Okay. Should be a few more bugs over here. You can tell by the map, of course. We lost the chance to do that since we lost the song. It's fine. Yeah. Comboing in the bloodletter, other AoE here. Just something at least. There you go. Let's get back up here and turn this in. Okay. Looked like we might be able to get an upgrade here. Or something. Taking the fleas went down easy. Ah, you're quite a bug killer. Choco was flying a flurry at the very sight of those blasted bugs. It takes the better part of the day to calm them down. Thanks to you, we'll be able to sleep peacefully for a while. Nice. Get some various gloves here. Pellet warrior, scan, that's your samurai. I mean, these are the ones we can actually use for one of the things we have currently. Real question is what kind of gear we're gonna be able to get for things that we haven't selected a bunch of gear for along the way. Like tank and healing things. If I ever bother to do any of that, I suppose. It does exist. Let me open up the gloves that we currently have. What are we working with? Got 120. This one's samurai. A 120 samurai. This will be a 125 samurai. Technically better. And since it also can be used with the other class, it's not technically immediately redundant. It would be something of use for pugilist / monk or whatever that is. So in theory, that's a thing that'll be useful in the future for that. Very specific class requirements on all these. +5. I'll take what I can get for now, I guess. That can help us immediately right here, but that's okay. Switch around to other things, we can look at that. Alright. Let us head to the next camp here. Just help them with all the problems that they said they were having, essentially. That's alright. Coarser chocobos and wild chocobos. Slightly different. Gonna get me. Hopefully our chocobo's slightly quicker. We can get out of here. That'd be good. Seems to be at least quick enough. Okay. This camp's just right over here. The third one further up north, we need to go around a little bit more. They've already captured a chocobo. We can talk to the chocobo. Chocobo whines pitifully. Can just jump out of there. Can't fly yet. Why does the caged bird sing? XP, money, and more different kinds of gloves. You know what that would be for us right now? Bard gloves. Granite. Quinret needs help. Call me a distressed chocobo. How can we help? By the 12, this chocobo just won't shut up. She's got no hurts as far as I can see. Sick bird wouldn't make such a fuss. Which leaves just one possibility. I've a mind to go and verify my suspicion. But I'm not overly keen on leaving this bird while it's wailing away like this. Could attract predators. Would you mind going? Here, lend me your map. I'll mark the place we caught this bird. Chances are there's a nest nearby. If you find it, note what's inside and come back to tell me. That would be very much something to be aware of, concerned with. How far away is there's this happening? A chocobo fighting Yowie? How's that going for you? I'm not gonna get involved in that. I'm currently getting involved in that. No thanks. I want to live. Not hardcore here or anything, but yeah, still. Would be inconvenient, but with the respawn all the way back somewhere completely different. Of course, we just teleport back to Tailfeather, be fine. So, chocobo nest with eggs. Yep, that's definitely a nest. Eggs in the nest. Okay. So are we going to do anything about that, or release the chocobo, or... I guess we'll find out, won't we? Go tell them about the current situation. Aggression, aggressive, aggressive. That goes. Okay. Oh, capture chocobo is out. Just as I thought, this one's about to be a mother. There's no helping her then. As fine a bird as she is, she's gotta go back to her nest. Fair enough. It's a rule of ours, you see. You can't catch a chocobo what's brooding. Don't matter that it's the finest specimen you've ever seen, or that you've been having a bad spell. Nay, whatever the circumstance, we've got to see beyond the present. Elsewise, we hunters won't have much of a future. Indeed. Okay. Archer, bard, machinist, something. Healing stuff. Thaumaturge. Black mage. Something, something, something. Blue mage? Alright. We'll get... What's even here? Available but not here. Or wieldable but not... Have none of those. We will get... Looking at this. Compared to our current. Yeah, that is much better. Item level 90 to item level 125. Defense-wise, nothing super crazy. Look how much more dexterity, vitality, and other stats it has. Very, very acceptable. Worth it. Okay. Let us recommend that gear on. So it's not recommending it on. Why not? It's recommending the wrong ring again. But not the new gloves. Is it because it's full and it can't equip more? Okay. It's because they're here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We really need to do something about the quantity of things we have. Because we're also full of chess pieces again. We look for understated pieces. I mean, it's still technically usable for the other group. I just need to go through here at some point. Sure, there's ideas of what would and wouldn't be necessary. Samurai 115 top, which apparently is not part of our samurai set anymore. That is this one. This one's samurai. Oh, samurai 120, 125. It's technically a spot between there from 50 to 52. That'd be helpful. For that. Also full of pants. Oh boy. Bar. Current gloves we're wielding. We're currently wielding these, and they're worse. So, yeah, pretty much in every way. That's only bard. This works for multiple things too. So technically, that could allow us to have less sets if we get away from every single one's class sets. Just take off the gloves, put these on. There you go. Still need to get some glove space though. Black Mage 90 gloves has been replaced with Black Mage 110 gloves. I need those. Pants are also full. Bard 90. We've got Bard and Else 115, so we don't need those. Kind of look at the blue but not accepted ones. I'm also gonna get other things from dungeons and stuff. Black Mage 90. Bard 90. Black Mage 90 legs. replaced by a Black Mage 120 and everything else legs. Don't need that. So now we technically have space. Amazing. Okay. We can sell most of these things. Probably not. Recommend the gear. Let's put back on the wrong ring again. We can sell these. Shop. None of these are useful. They're all lower level. Anytime we upgrade from the class set. Kind of look at this. See if we're gonna get a whole another series of class set items at a higher level here. Technically possible, I suppose. Anyways, let's carry on. Also, don't know if we really need some of these item coffers and all these different kinds of food and everything else, really. Okay. Let's get up to the last camp here. Solve their problem. Carry on. They're up top here, so we need to go around. We can do that. Avoid that flea. It's also fine. Got some decent spots for their camps here. Slightly out of the way. That guy's here. It's mostly fine. There's a walk on past here. Don't you worry. Okay. Himbirds. What do you got for me? Saving the bait. Himbert is in need of an adventurer to do his fighting for him. That's why we're here. God damn it, that's the third time this week. Us Bandersnatchers keep snatching up the chocobos before we collect them from the traps. The blasted beasts got a taste of chocobo meat, and now they won't stay away. Why, I seen 3 prowling nearby not a bell ago, waiting for an easy meal. If you were to get rid of them, might be as I'll make it worth your while. Yeah. Do that. Okay. So up top there. This is the area for it, I suppose. And we're going to find a Bandersnatch. Let's see how much we can do with some AoEs here. Damage over times. Don't do a crazy amount of damage. That's something. Bandersnatch. On. We're gonna try to strafe around and everything. Not super necessary. Let's take out one of those up back towards the camp. Can't really take care of it. We're doing more damage with like the auto hits more than anything. Let's see 100. Let's see 60. 20 seconds. Not exactly crazy. Might be better if it lasted a full 45 seconds, which it doesn't. Run right behind that one. Perfectly fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Well, there you go. You slew the beasts. Wonderful. Now the chocobos won't become bandersnatch fodder no more. To be fair, though, the birds are perfectly capable of fending for themselves. They only fell prey to the bandersnatches because they were trapped. For that, I felt bloody awful. But thanks to you, the noble creatures won't meet such an unfitting end no more. There you go. Just some experience and money. 12,000 XP out of the 837,000 we need for the next level. That's something. And it's got a fate for us. Don't worry about that. Okay. Natural instinct up here. You place the fragrant greens. Go a little bit further for worse than dragons. Next part of the continuing towards the next area part quest main story bit. Well, since we're here. Bandersnatches. Yep. Huh? Here's the fragrant greens. The smell of horrible mushroom. And deception. This green is so aromatic, if you're a chocobo, you would have eaten them already. There you go. And now, over here and wait. Or something. What's over here? It's a brown bear. Simple and effective. Is what it is. Nothing crazy about that. Pianta, how's it going? What took you so long? I finished setting up my traps bells ago. So are there disagreements in place? Yep. I knew I could count on my partner. I hope you didn't taste any because I put a little something extra in my Gissel Greens. Sleeping powder. Once that chocobo falls from my trap, it'll fall into a deep sleep. Genius. You hear that? Was that a chocobo cry? It was over in the direction of your trap. Let's go, partner. Alright. Drop down here. That'll work. Yeah, there's Chocobo. Can confirm. Can you believe it? It's a genuine, bona fide, drousified Chocobo. See? Hunting's easy. My plan worked perfectly. Take the Chocobo back to Tailfeather. Partner, could you go and tell the heart that I'm a real hunter now? Sure looks that way, doesn't it? Very good. First, since we're over here, I'm sure we're going to continue having to go further with this, but I mean, we could follow this and then return to Tailfeather with a teleport or something. That might be one way to do this. Depends where we're getting to. If we're going to get over to here, that'd be fine. I think we're more going up this way. We'll find out. Getting into the smoldering wastes here. Yeah. That was only one guy. Munching steel gun. Proceeding to stained one. This one's over here. It's not really out of the area by any means. I'll cover more of the map too. Also, connection over this way easy too. Should be fine. So this is out here. We got dragons. We got some of these guys for the fate. Some end kind of guys. Next fight is up here. Dravanian Abyss. Yep. The stained one. Nice statue. Destination. Should we chance to meet Mushamp again, remind me to thank him. Had he not warned us to expect the Nath, I doubt I would be standing here. Amid ruins that I would tentatively describe it as Ishgardian, the style, if not quite identical, portrays a definite resemblance. You have a scholar's eye, Master Alphino. The structure is, in fact, over 1,000 years old. It's a remnant of the age when our ancestors and dragonkind lived together in peace. You claim this as evidence of our harmonious past? I was taught that these buildings were constructed by heretics in honor of your Dravanian masters. This rebel inspires no such awe in me. Stubborn fool. How desperately you cling to the false teaching of your beloved Holy See. Enough, both of you. You threaten the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling. Arctic, please, pray reason with these two. Our goals are the same, society difference for now. The truth of the past will be revealed. Grunt. We'll figure this all out. We're gonna get to the bottom of all this. Quite. Lest you forget, our goal is to prevent a war which will claim the lives of Dravanians and Ishgardians alike. For to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Trust in Arctic's gift. In time, the secrets of history will be brought to light. Let that be enough, Estinian. You would have me keep my counsel till Arctic's vision confirms the truth? Very well, but bait me not. Our meeting with Helsvinger will likely provide the catalyst Arctic's gift requires. As it did mine, let us press on. Here's some stuff. And Thumb Church 120, Bar 120. On comparison, it's a 10 up here. I'll take that. It's something! It's gonna fill up my body slot items area again, though. Yeah, it's working. Holy Rainbow Shirt of Aiming. It's got more dexterity, more vitality, a lot more critical hit, and some other stuff. Anybody want to help me fight this? Don't worry, I got it. I roughly have it. Back to the gear. New top. And the worst ring again for no reason. I almost get rid of the little 70 ring here. It's kind of worse in all ways. Would save it trying to constantly equip it for some reason. Very strange. Another outfit change. Gear set. Where are we heading next here? The Trine Towers. Establish to survey the approach to the distant towers. We'll come back here for that. Distant towers. Somewhere. See if we can get over here, back into here. Potentially not. With some mountains and stuff in the way. To have some flight. Where's the closest compass? South. I really so do want to be able to scale up this. It's almost possible. Yeah. Alright. And this just pops us back down into the other side of town here. No way to return this way without flying, but let's see something. This is back here. Report our chocobo hunting success. Call that a win. Merchant. Sell some of the things we don't need. Purchase. But not really, we're selling. Bard. Black Mage. Bard. Samurai things. Sell it. Sell it. Unique. Untradeable. It's fine. We do not have the space to keep all these things anyways. Honestly. Goodbye. Okay. And then, do we have any space in Chocobo saddlebags? Some more of these. They could stack on things, that'd be great. Yeah, I'll take it. Got some dyes. Okay. And prisms. Alright. That's a little better. Sell things that have shop selling prices also. Shop selling price of mudstone, we can get that back whenever we want. This was none. That's food, food, food. There's none. An onion. You can get yak milk somewhere. Just as it has a, or doesn't have a selling price, also doesn't necessarily mean it's something we want to keep, but more difficult to get at some rate. Anything. So that's okay. Turn this in. The bond. How are the Makoti faring? Pretty good. We did it. Also, she should be back by now. You don't say. Hunter actually bagged a bird. I ain't never seen a hunter get a chocobo in their first outing. Guess what they say about Makoti is true. Can't leave you, the unsung hero, without a bit of praise either. Things keep going this well, and we may not even need to find a partner. Indeed. Warrior Lancer. Samurai 125 equivalent. Let's take that. For later. And things are progressing. Or not. Potentially as we get higher levels. Okay. Is there any way to go this direction? Out of town. If we were to get in the river, it also doesn't seem to really connect. Potentially though. Across here, we need to go up there. Yep. We get up onto here. It's obviously not going to get us too far though. Okay. Kind of gonna go up the river and around here. Learning the lay of the land a little bit, I suppose. Better than nothing. So we fell down into town. No, obviously back up that way. Okay. There's definitely still stuff further south here too. And further north. And around. And around. That's alright. Okay. Any of these? Just further to the south is the next one. Kind of already got a couple of the exploration ones here. You see, progress further and unlock more quests and things. Get more of them. Under Aether Prince. We got the quest one in an interesting order here. 2 exploration. Not really other quests available we can just turn in right now. Could just be later in the main quest here also. Entirely possible. Out in the Smoldering Wastes. Looking great. Okay. These guys are just a little in the way here. So we can sneak around. Yeah. I mean, this guy's just right here. What inconvenient location. Yeah. They're just all hanging around the dragon statue. That's fair. So we'll continue on to wherever it is that we're going here. We'll go in further. Trying to go talk to a dragon. Eventually. Next time. Goodbye.